player, and now he's making his return in the highest stage. So I'm very excited to say. And then Accolibed, I mean, I think he is recently gotten into 1v1 tournaments, and with an insane performance on the qualifiers and double time, I think it's going to be pretty insane.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, these two speed demons, pretty insane. I'm being told by, I didn't know this, but he got first in YSC 2022, did Arnold? Wow.
And so, Res Cup, damn.
Always been a formidable foe. One of those players that slowly crept his way into the tournament scene. I remember even him saying that he didn't like tournaments. Way back when he was starting getting into the scene. And I suppose maybe he's found his love for it. And it kind of shredding just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little
he's
bit.
Always. I remember Arnold is a player who's like really good at speed and also really good at gimmick hidden reading. I think as time has passed, we've seen more players who are good at both skill sets. But I think at the time there was very few players who are like really good at speed and really good at gimmick reading. It's really hard to have like to ban against a player like that when there's so many skill sets which they can play.
So yes, in 10 minutes, in 8 minutes, you can see on your screen, we've got Accolibed, the mechanics madman, branching out into tournaments. He's been around, but he's stepping up to higher and higher levels versus Arnold, the speed and old map god. Again, 7 minutes. Don't go anywhere. And thank you very much to Yuki and Gamer Subs for the sponsorship for this stream.
Thank you very much. But I think that'll be it from me and Bubbleman. It was a pleasure.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to MREC Grandmaster Cup, presented by Yuki Aim. My name is Tycoon, joining me today is Knots, and we got a hell of a match ahead of us in Accolibed versus Arnold24x24. How you doing, Knots?
I'm doing great. My room's a bit cold, starting to hit Sweden, so I'm gonna need this match to be real good to, warm me up. It's gonna need to be an intense one. God. I mean, it's exciting because I think players with rather similar skill sets that they're known for, at least. Arnold with a bit more of an old map edge, which I don't know how much, like to what extent he can really exploit that. Maybe the low AR kind of element of his skill set, but I guess that's like the only major difference that immediately comes to mind. Otherwise, it ought to be just incredibly even, and of course, they're already closely seeded anyways, out of qualifiers, so really set to be an exciting one.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I mean, these players are... Arnold is known as an absolute tournament beast. Accolibed, reaching the very, very peak of just Osu PP play, and, a lot of players here are going to know him very well for his speed scores. It's going to be a hell of an exciting one. See, Accolibed is the first to ban, getting rid of Nomad6. Jam with Pancake now gone.
No! No! It's the Kyus. Oh, God. I was actually so happy to see this in the pool. It's a bit silly, but I love it so much. I'm so sad.
Of course. I think every good map is ever so slightly silly.
Yeah, yeah. God, well, DT2, the response from Arnold, I suppose, in spite of it being a skill set that Arnold ought to be rather comfortable on, maybe just not feeling up to the task versus Accolibed here.
Yeah, I mean, Accolibed, like, famous for his speed play, number 3 in the world, and in this meta, that means you have got to be an absolute beast at speed. I can't blame Arnold for not wanting to touch it against him. And, Akasha's open. We could see him leaving that open and trying to play that. But yeah, DT2 is the right call for that ban. It's also a hidden 2 ban from Accolibed. Just, close that up. Nomad 6, hidden 2.
I mean, it's the 2 maps that I would have immediately presumed Arnold to pick, because it's the 2 low AR, like, density picks and more gimmicky stuff. So, I mean, it's exactly what Accolibed ought to be banning. It really doesn't leave many or really any, like, truly obvious options for Arnold out the gate. I think DT3 also solid ban by Arnold. I wondered if he might keep it open because it's an older map. So, maybe Arnold has something on that one. But yeah, I guess in spite of Arnold being quite well known for speed, just Accolibed is on a bit of a different level.
Yeah, I honestly expected the Nomad 5 ban. Leave Akasha open.
Oh, yeah, in fact, I almost like that better. I feel like Akasha, just on paper, it feels like it ought to be a bit better for Arnold. It feels like it's less focused on just the pure mechanical strain than the Nomad 5. It's a little bit gimmickier, which leans into what one typically sees Arnold perform well on. Hidden 1, a pretty solid pick by Arnold. Given what's left, it's probably the only option really out the gate. I think past this, I don't know if I have any predictions for what Arnold's gonna pick, but this one doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Was it a bit higher BPM? I don't remember what the BPM was, but the garden map, bit of an awkward aim situation. Not too awkward though. It looked relatively comfortable.
Now, highest high, only 200 BPM, so not anything too crazy. Nomad 1 is 40 BPM higher.
Oh, yeah. That was,
Arnold finding misses out of the gate. A little bit of discomfort just adjusting the map. It happens. It's so early in the map that it doesn't matter, but a little scary. It's your pick. And so far, Accolibed not dropping any accuracy at all. Make Arnold struggle a little bit. Well, it's about an 11k lead, which isn't crazy insignificant. But of course, Arnold is right there in the case that Accolibed would miss, but so far looking good. Going to the first Ki, no misses.
Yeah, Accolibed's still holding this SS. Looking very, very comfortable.
Hey, Accolibed was no lie at all.
Yeah. It's very, very... He's earned this name change, or earning it currently. It's, I mean... This is a little bit crazy, actually. It's, so comfortable. Like, this is not necessarily, Accolibed's main strength by any means. I guess it speaks to, just how high his baseline mechanics are. And also the fact that he has been playing more and more tournaments. Oh, the miss, though, actually. He did drop the 100. I didn't even mention it because, frankly, his act was still insane, but... Huge miss. The lead is going to go over to Arnold.
Yeah, you do not want to miss there. That was about halfway through the map. It's the tournament classic to bring up that his score is heavily capped. Probably about 700k. Which basically just means that Arnold is a ticking time bomb. If Arnold reaches that point, it might get scary, but he's going to find a miss as well.
Okay. Accolibed's still in this, I think.
Arnold was building up the lead still off the spinner, by the way. That was great.
I think this is tough, though. I think Arnold does have to miss again, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, there's one.
All right, Accolibed, I think he has the chance, but he has to play it perfectly and maybe hope for another Arnold miss, but he's going to find the miss himself on that space burst. Oh, no. Arnold, he gets to take this one away. It's a 50k lead, and it's not much that Accolibed can do at this juncture. Arnold, he's going to keep pushing on. There was a couple scares in this map, but a first pick secured. That's what you need. You do not want to lose your first pick. You do not want to lose a map that early. Arnold securing it 1-0. See if Accolibed can strike back with his first pick. Something equally as good for him. Very good stuff from Arnold.
Yeah, if I had to guess, Accolibed will just insta-pick DT1. DT was literally double banned. It's right in his wheelhouse. He's very much a DT player, so I think just pick DT1. Just pick DT1 and SS that. Didn't get it on Hidden 1, but surely on the DT1.
Yeah, we could also see No Mod 5. Definitely a possibility. We'll see. Just one of those two, I would say. I'd be shocked if he picks anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, No Mod 5, Satori Dupont. 255 BPM. Just 2 minutes of pure speed.
Yeah, not much more to say about the map, right? I think that's the impression I got as well. It's very, very honed in on one singular thing, which also makes this a pretty great pick for Accolibed. Frankly, I think I do just feel like Accolibed has maybe a slight edge on more of these maps. I'm looking at a bit of a favorable scenario for him.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a long time Tourney player, you know this song, and you probably know this map as well. It's no surprises. It's the speed all the way through, and it's something that Accolibed is going to feel very, very comfortable on.
But I want to believe that, given that Arnold is pretty good at speed as well, and that this is the one out of the speedier picks he chose to leave open, that he'll have some shot, or, you know, be able to put up some kind of performance here. Really, it might just come down to just how crazy Accolibed will be on this.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if there's any map in this pool that these two are gonna double FC, it's this one. They're both such proficient speed players. So far through the intro, going into the part that everybody knows, it was SS's. Arnold's gonna be the one to find the first 100. And those act drops are gonna give that early act lead to Accolibed. Keep building up combo. Third of the way through the map now. Still no breaks. It's just act drops. But Accolibed, 1% accuracy lead over Arnold. And Arnold continually finding those 100s. Not only striking back, but there's a break.
Okay.
That's going to be much more important.
Just before the halfway point of the map. Not I mean, honestly, it couldn't get much worse. You know, it could be a little worse, but still a horrible place to miss.
Yeah. As they say, it's Jover. Accolibed is going to continue steamrolling that lead ahead. Already almost out of Arnold's reach entirely. This is what we expected. This is what we were talking about on DT2, on DT3, and Nomad 5, by extension, just gets that as well. Accolibed's such a brutal speed player, and in case you had any hope left for Arnold, a chain miss right there will do it. It'll seal it off. Accolibed looking so good into the ending part of the map, still holding that FC 99.64% accuracy, 800k, building up and up as we reach the ending portion of this map. And that's an FC.
That is an FC. God. You know, Arnold didn't do terrible, but I don't know if he was ever really going to challenge Accolibed on this. It's the 5x100s. Very high accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, this is number 3 player in the world behind Emrek and Lifeline. He's really good at speed. That's kind of what you have to be.
Yeah, I guess, you know, standards of the day might be just a bit too high, I suppose.
Yeah. There's no raw speed left in the pool. Next, we're probably going to see DT1 from Accolibed. But there's nothing quite like Nomad 5 left. That Arnold made sure of that with his bands. So it's going to be a little harder for Accolibed from here, for sure.
HR2, the pick from Arnold.
All right. Proud Dust. This one's difficult. I think a lot of people kind of fall into this expectation that every HR2 will be CS 6.5 until the end of time. This is 8.5. Very, very precise kind of map. And it's going to be very difficult. It is a true test of precision aim.
I guess HR as a mod always strikes me as like, you know, if you're literally 3rd global rank, you're just going to be good at HR. But you know, if you're picking into HR, if the circles are this small, maybe precision does actually still challenge even someone with truly exceptional mechanics, just reading wise, due to maybe not being comfortable reading these kinds of circles. But
yeah, I mean, you have to keep in mind that not only is the CS 8.5, Hard Rock is going to make it a forced AR10 OD10, which that's really, really difficult. This song is very slow, and by that margin, it just feels very tense the whole way through. It's a scary one. Very simple patterning though. As long as these players don't get tripped up, they keep that game sense alive, it shouldn't be too difficult. So far, we've seen only a very, very early break from Arnold that isn't going to matter too much. And, of course, slight act lead from Accolibed. What's going to matter is the breaks later in this map. So far, no gives. It's tense.
About as even as it gets. Just, I believe, order of hundreds separating them as of right now. The acts are identical.
Arnold finally taking the Accolibed back, and Accolibed finding a miss. Oh, he needs Arnold to find a miss soon, but he hits that diff spike pattern, and Arnold, he's going to keep going. We're halfway through the map now. 400 combo. Another miss from Accolibed, still unanswered from Arnold. That lead quickly ballooning. 120k, Arnold finally finds the miss, but Accolibed doesn't really have the combo to fight back. He's going to need Arnold to find another break, but it's not Arnold, it's Accolibed to find that break. 120k lead, and a third of the map left. I don't know. This one's going to be difficult. He needs chain misses from Arnold, and he needs to play perfectly the rest of the map, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, given the nature of the map, it's not space streams or nothing. I don't think you could ever expect Arnold to be chain missing here. I think he's going to be ending up securing this, and frankly, I'm even a little bit surprised at just how effective this pick ended up being. At risk of maybe proving myself a bit ignorant of Arnold's abilities. Not someone that comes to mind when thinking of precision players on HR in particular.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about your comfort on that aim. I think, if you're a good aim player, it's automatically going to translate to precision pretty well. And all things considered, this is round of 16 Hard Rock 2. This isn't Grand's Hard Rock 2. It's a basic test of CS above 7 comfort. And Arnold passed.
Yeah, Arnold with another pretty solid pick from his end. Accolibed now to pick again. Yes, it's just gonna be DT1. I mean,
yeah,
we saw this coming.
Big surprise. I know.
It's I mean, it's DT1. It's DT aim, right? It's it is a custom map, I believe.
That's right. Our first custom map for MGC, mapped by Nanuya. Yeah, this one, 255 BPM, just like Satori Dupont, but more aim-focused, obviously. OD 10.4, AR 10, actually, which surprised me. Actually, the lowest AR map in the DT pool. Not something you expect for DT1 of all the maps, but take it. Accolibed obviously going to be favored on this, but, can't underestimate Arnold's ability to play that DT aim. As well as those speed elements. So we'll see. This could be pretty contested pretty fast, should some things go wrong.
I don't know. I'd favor Arnold a bit more if it were AR8TT. Then we'd really be talking. But
unfortunately,
as is, I still let us fall. Yeah, I just still have to favor Accolibed pretty heavily on this.
So far, actually seeing act drops from both players. A little bit of a comfort adjustment. Arnold, though, taking the early act lead away. Not gonna matter too much, but, not what you expect from Accolibed maybe in those act drops. I just gotta note just how fast we come into these key eyes and just how fast we'll get out of them. Already in the first key eye. No breaks, though. So far, fairly even game, excusing the act lead from Arnold. But it's Arnold to find the first miss, and act drops right after. Not looking great. Accolibed gonna start steamrolling this one away. Not having any trouble on this aim. Look at that. Beautiful lead. It's, 330 combo to Accolibed, as well as now 2% accuracies. Arnold needs him to miss in this key eye.
Well, there we go. Good job. Okay, well, Arnold goes as well. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
With a third of the map left, I don't I don't imagine we're gonna be seeing any comeback.
Yeah, that
Despite your best
miss.
efforts, it's
Yeah. The first miss looked like some hope for Arnold, but Arnold's slider breaking right after is a little doomed. It's 200k for a goalie bet. I mean, what can you do? And yeah, it's a second point for Accolibed. So far, nothing crazy contested, honestly, outside of literally hit and one, the first pick of the match. Pretty solidly comfortable on the rest of these maps here from Accolibed and Arnold. Alright, Arnold's pick next. They've kind of escaped the early stage of the match here. This is where things are going to start to get a little more contested. I think overall, Arnold probably has more favored picks than Accolibed. Just
Do you think
looking at
so?
the pool.
I feel like it's the opposite personally, but
Really?
I just I don't like, what does Arnold pick is my question. Like, I mean, does he like Nomad 3, Hidden 3, Nomad 4, I guess? But maybe HR3 actually.
Yeah, I was
HR3
about to say,
might
I
be
think
good,
Hard Rock
yeah.
3 is actually
HR3
pretty
is
good.
probably, yeah. But I don't know, like most of the maps, I like Nomad 3, Nomad 4, Hidden 3 is like, I think Accolibed is contesting pretty evenly on those, and Nomad 1, Nomad 2, HR1 is just Accolibed picks probably. I imagine he's just better on those. So yeah, Nomad 3. Nomad 3 is the one. I don't really take Arnold to be a tech player as such, so I didn't really expect him to play Nomad 4, Hidden 3. I kind of did. I guess this is it basically then. This and HR3. Well, the OWBC custom alt map from last year, if I remember correctly, in finals or grand finals, very late stage. I remember watching everyone miss the ending, and you know, a lot of other things in the map as well. But
yeah, it's as you said, OWBC 2022 finals Nomad 3. Very, very hard on that aim control, and it was a huge build up to the even more ridiculous grand finals Nomad 3 that they had. The ending of this map is a killer. I doubt we'll see either player hit it. And what is really going to matter is those middle hard sections. If you break on one of those, you have a fair bit of free combo afterwards.
yeah. I was gonna say that I think the beginning half or so of the map is super, super important because it's the best chance you have of building up combo in the map, and you do get quite a bit of free combo. And it would be very, very impactful if either player does not take their free combo. If any of them end up dropping, it might... I mean, it's just going to put so much pressure on them to combo in the ending, and it is so hard to do that.
For sure. Delis and Mirage collab. I think, you know, you play alt long enough, you get familiar with this style of mapping, but it never really gets easier. It's going to be a tough one for sure, but it's going to take a second, a slow boiling build-up into a very, very tough map. This is the first truly hard section, but nothing as crazy as just the latter half of this map. Both players comboing through it, relatively similar accuracies. It's barely a 4-digit score lead right now. And it's going to remain that close for a while.
Yeah, first thing to really look out for is going to be the first chorus. We are coming up on.
approaching.
Oh my god! I
No!
forgot that it does that. Oh man.
You can't drop on that Slater of all things Accolibed before the break too. Arnold knows. Oh my
no.
god.
Well, that's disastrous. That is so bad. And he's
Actual nightmare
comboing like
scenario.
the whole Ki as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is what a way to lose. 100k score, 100k score down on Arnold now because he over-aimed the slow slider.
We're back to an easier section as well. Arnold he keeps it go build. You know, we're already to nearly 100k lead for Arnold. He's not gonna get tripped up on the cuts or that. It's 100k lead for Arnold. Accolibed, you have to be so mad right now if you're Accolibed. As you see at the break, Arnold's still FCing. I could have been there too if it weren't for that slider. He has higher accuracy too.
He's just gonna have to channel that rage productively and try to just continue to hold on and maybe pray for some kind of misfortune to befall Arnold here, because that's what's gonna need to happen.
Yeah. A third of the map left. It's all gonna come down to the ending nuts. If Arnold does
needs to miss
break-
like in the beginning of it. I think
Yeah.
he needs to miss really early.
Like, if you're Arnold, you're nervous, right? Like,
Oh, certainly, but at the same time, it's like he's in a relatively cushy position, so yeah, like hitting this, I think Arnold's just he's done it.
That's-
Actually, also we'll
that's the ghost.
just pay some mind to this. This is a great score by Arnold. This is, but both players, quite frankly, Accolibed. This is crazy.
Yeah. What is going on? Accolibed finally finding a miss.
Oh, Arnold does
break.
break.
No!
Okay. I mean, it would have been a little bit too insane if he actually just dropped an FC.
This is actually insane, though. I mean, Arnold would have won, even if Accolibed didn't actually miss that Slayer.
Yeah.
Over at the first PI, but wow. What a score from both these players, honestly. A 2 miss from Accolibed, 2 miss from Arnold, or 2 break.
Actually, are
And-
both of these breaks from Arnold SBs? Oh, well, you know, it doesn't matter anyways, because the ending exists yet.
Maybe they used to be.
I honestly, I think that was actually, that might have been an S rank. That might have been an S rank until the
think so.
very end. Because
Yeah,
it's
4
just 4
misses.
misses. I think he got all of those at the end. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Picking Nomad 4 after losing on aim control is a little bit of a terrifying choice, honestly. But, I mean, honestly, it came down to one slider break. It was very close.
Yeah,
otherwise.
it did. And I think, I mean, tech is a bit different. Okay. Well, I wanted to see him pick like Nomad 1, Nomad 2, HR1, you know, one of these things. Rather than like Nomad 4.
Yeah,
But I still don't, it's not the worst pick in the world. Like, I think this is contested at least. It's not favoring Arnold, I wouldn't say. Personally.
just playing the
at least,
long
though.
game.
I
Maybe
guess,
he
yeah.
sees the aim, and he's like, yeah, I can pick this later. Let's just get this out of the way before
Yeah,
it
he wants
becomes
to have his
higher.
pocket picks of like killing blow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's I guess this one actually this one was pretty long, right? This was this 3 minutes?
Yes, 3 minutes and 4 seconds on this map.
A bit of a longer one. It's not as it doesn't have this kind of drop slow section thing that many tech maps often do in the Hidden 3 does. Maybe feels a bit better about that, and also the fact that it doesn't have Hidden on.
any of the other commentators have tried to pronounce the name of this map.
I would if I'd paid attention in French class, but I did not.
I think it's Kilo Mangeon de Pouchy Pastel, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Mangeon, that's the only one I'm sure about how to pronounce. The rest of it, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I failed French class. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I just switched. I couldn't be bothered.
I think that's the right choice. All right, so far act drops on this really hard sliders, but combos are staying intact. Accuracy is actually almost even. Whoa! Arnold almost did it. Accolibed did! What was that slider break?
What? Oh no! Not
he
again.
He didn't miss on the first tick. He missed on like the third one. Okay, he let go of the key.
Oh, wait, really?
Did he get like rapid trigger diff or something? What was that? I don't know, but it's gonna give
this
Arnold
would be such a tragic way to lose it. Really?
Again, 2 maps in a row.
And Arnold is just not gonna make his life easy. Holding a combo here.
Yeah, Accolibed has a 1% accuracy lead, but the combo from Arnold means so much more right now. He's continuing to build that lead, and at this break...
This is... Oh my god. I mean, imagine how painful. You come up on the break.
It's the same thing as No Mod 3. He knows the same thing happened again. And it's gotta be frustrating. Now a 90k lead for Arnold into the last quarter of the map. We're heading.
No way! The buzz. The buzz slider.
Oh no!
Is it even possible for Accolibed? Like, Arnold has to keep breaking. I think even with these breaks now, Accolibed needs so much.
Yeah, and Seamus right there. It's over. There is not that much left for Accolibed to play off of. I mean, that if it weren't for that chain miss, maybe he had a case, but not now.
The tragic thing is, if it weren't for that initial slider break, I'm quite sure Accolibed would actually be winning right now. It'd be very close, but he would be winning.
I mean,
this is so much worse than the prior map. This is so much worse than the prior map.
Yeah. I mean, look at the accuracy difference. He has so much on Arnold. He would have won. Because the accuracy looked like that the whole game. And it's just... Oh my god. I don't know what happened with his tapping right there on that slider. But that is so sad. And it's a break point for Arnold. Arnold picked next. Hard Rock 3 probably, I would say, personally. Just to solidify this one. And Accolibed now in threat of a match point.
I mean, it feels like it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be in this situation right now, but we are. Unfortunately, Accolibed down 2 points. Really wanting to make something of this next Arnold pick. Really needs this break point.
Yeah, I think he's saying his keyboard trolled me, so I'm assuming it was a problem with rapid trigger. Wow, yeah. That hurts. Yeah, we'll see where Arnold goes next.
I mean, I kind of expect HR3, but because I feel like No Mod 1, HR1 are completely out of the question. No Mod 2 probably not. I guess he could go HD3, but I don't know. I mean, that map just now is pretty close, even if you add on the hidden. It doesn't feel. I don't feel great about the idea of picking into that. But maybe the HR is on HR3 is maybe a bigger hindrance. I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the right side of the map select here, though. I feel like it's got to be one of the two. I'd be surprised to see anything else. Yeah. Okay, it's the HR3. Gonna be the Polyphia. Coming in with some funky rhythm and everything.
Yeah, playing God. I mean, this song I feel fairly well known. Polyphia, very popular as of late. And so people know this song. It's some crazy guitar on this one, and that rhythm is going to be the source of a lot of difficulty on this map. Also, CS 6.5. So that's what most people would consider quote unquote normal precision aim in this Hard Rock 3. All right, let's get into it. This is Arnold's chance to get it up 5-2, a match point, and a hell of a threat for Accolibed to try and make it back from. It's a big moment, honestly. Arnold has a really, really good window into a win here. All that matters is his point. Accolibed, though, if he can get the break point, he can very quickly even it up to 4-4. It literally is just one break point separation between these players. So far, Accolibed holding a much more pressing accuracy advantage over Arnold. Both players comboing. The accuracy is going to give Accolibed quite the lead. Arnold finds a slider break as well. Suddenly we're looking at 200 combo, 98% accuracy, and Accolibed building up that lead. Already 40k, he's going to keep moving with it. Short break for free combo as well. Accolibed in a very pressing position. Not getting caught out on those like sliders with a lot of aim either. This is the Accolibed we've been looking for, but finally finding a break.
This is a good lead, though.
Yeah.
Bit of a scary combo coming in from Arnold, though. Definitely still poised to take this back, even with this act difference.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a combo game. Arnold could very well take this back, but he's going to have to hold for quite a large margin. Score v2 is going to favor Accolibed's accuracy quite heavily and stop Arnold from taking the lead immediately. Arnold looked a little shaky there, but he is going to hold through. And that lead, it's been halved from its original point where Accolibed first broke. Only is slowly building it up. This is a nice section to start to build up a lead too. It's not too difficult except for these patterns right here. Arnold is holding through some act drops, but doesn't matter.
Really tough cut there, actually. I'm surprised both players got through that.
You got a bunch of goats, what can I say?
Yeah.
That combo is scarier and scarier, that lead. Now just below 10k. The accuracy is the only thing keeping Accolibed alive, and not for long.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Both these players are so shaky. They both know it's close. And Arnold's
oh my god!
Accolibed, hold, for the love of God, hold!
Accolibed finally gets one back. Oh my god. I do feel like he deserves it at this point. Like...
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, you know what? A little bit terrifying, but he's gonna clutch back a one miss from both players. Oh, my heart is beating so hard right now. Accolibed, very good stuff. Great accuracy, first of all, and then just great combo. And you know what else is great? It's Gamer Supps. If you haven't heard already, the Gamer Supps free sample, free shipping promotion is going on just another day. Type !GS in chat, hashtag ad. You can get some free samples, try it out. It's a great energy drink. I love it personally. It's 0 sugar. a lot of people, you know, they avoid zero sugar drinks because they tend to taste weird. Gamer Supps, it doesn't contain any aspartame, which is what usually takes zero sugar drinks and makes them very weird. So very, very good stuff. I recommend trying it out. And again, !GS, gamersupps.gg/mrec. Get free samples with free shipping. Try it out now. We're going to go on into Accolibed's pick. Finally, Honesty, no mod 2.
Time to farm. Except not, because this is worth nothing to both these players.
Of course.
I mean, this is about as conventional as conventional gets in terms of a No Mod 2. It's a well-known farm map. Just your spaced circle streams. Very, very straightforward test of flow aim streams. Very comfortable, and I think how meta it is will almost. It just feels like it's always going to favor the person higher on the global rankings. You know, it's just straight mechanics.
Yeah. Just
straight consistency on the kind of skill sets that get UPP. So.
It is worth to note. This isn't. This is the harder Honesty. This isn't.
Yeah.
The Bibbidi
it's not
Bill
the
one.
OG like Bibbidi Bill. It's yeah, it's the Chansey.
Yeah, this one, 7.65 stars. Very, very difficult. But I mean, it's Honesty. You know what to expect.
Yeah, well, Accolibed with the early break is a bit unfortunate. Not what you want to be seeing. You know, already been put into this scenario, arguably, because of some technical issues. But we are already at this point. He really, really needs this still. Try to even things out. Really, there's so many versions of this map. I don't know if I remember correctly, but yeah, there are the cross screens on this one. Accolibed breaks again on the cross screens, which is, I mean, look, it's not over yet. There's plenty of map. It's a long one, but it is still really not what you want to be seeing on this kind of map, because you're likely to see some very high combos from both players on this. So Arnold already with such a juicy combo lead.
Hey, who put jumps in my No Mod 2? Come on, man.
I mean, what can you do? I think it comes again as well. I think there's yet another, like, it's basically the same jumps, but again, at some point in the map. I don't remember where exactly, but honestly, if Accolibed gets caught out by that again, I do think it's just kind of over.
Yeah. It is worth it to note, Arnold is going kind of crazy. Did not have any trouble on the stream spacing in that Ki.
Okay, actually, that set of jumps makes it through just fine.
Yeah, this is where it's gonna get tighter. I doubt we're going to see Accolibed fall the same way. Space Stream not going to catch either player out. Here we go into the second Ki. More of the same, the exact streams that you expect. 185 BPM. There shouldn't be any true struggle, just except for the spacing on those like dip spike patterns. Like this. The spacing can get troublesome, but it's not going to catch either player out. Into the guitar solo. Still have an FP from Arnold. Any trouble on the 1/3?
Oh, there he goes. Okay. I was about to say we are coming up on the point of no return where Arnold will just win. Accolibed. This is still so much. Like, Accolibed needs more combo than this.
Yeah, and oh, he came really close to a break of the space stream right there, but he's not going to find it.
Oh my god!
Oh no, it is a little.
It is over.
A little
that
over.
That is tragedy for Accolibed.
Accolibed took back the breakpoint difference that they had, but Arnold is going to sweep it right back off its feet. I doubt we're going to see a chain miss from Arnold that matters to this degree. It's such a huge space stream. And this difference, 137k, it's not going to do much as far as Accolibed climbing his way back. Arnold has found himself a secure Nomad 2 point. Accolibed, another chain miss. Arnold does not
Arnold. He hits it. Okay. Well,
it was only the end of the guitar solo that caught out Arnold, not even the real hard space through the map. 600k is going to be the difference, or not the difference, sorry, the score. 250k the difference. Arnold taking it right back. Match point now, and it's Arnold's pick next.
you know, I don't even think it's a mispick or anything. I think,
Yeah.
you know,
He's unlucky.
everything just went wrong. What can you say? It happens.
Sixty-four misses versus 3. Take a wild guess who picked the map.
I mean, he stopped playing for a second.
Yeah.
He literally, yeah, he stopped playing for a second. It's, Okay, well, only 3 maps left in the pool. Only 3 options open. And, I think it kind of has to be Hidden 3. I don't know why it would ever be anything else. Could Nomad 1 be something? Like, I don't feel like it is. I don't feel like he should ever pick Nomad 1. Even if Arnold is, like, pretty okay at DT1s and, you know, faster aim, I feel like it's just not the move at all.
Hidden 3, I think, is where Arnold goes, and if we see Accolibed win that, he picks Hard Rock 1, and then we go to tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think we avoid Nomad 1 in this scenario.
Yeah.
See, Arnold taking its time, you know, nothing is quite comfortable, really.
Yeah. Still taking his time, wants to make sure this one ends it.
Yeah. Sure, looking at his scores, it is the Hidden 3.
Okay.
Oh. That would have been crazy if he had the balls to just go say, hey, Hard Rock 1, Accolibed, let's go.
Yeah. No. It's, I mean, he would have lost his mind. Like, something must have gone completely crazy then.
I mean, the justification is there, right? Like, oh, hey, I won the other 2 Hard Rock picks. Let's be bad.
Yeah.
But it's not a great play.
No. It'd be an awful play. Instead of going for the Hidden 3, tech again. A lot of similarities to Nomad 4. But you put Hidden on, it's more conventional in structure. It's less like consistently difficult. Got that drop, slow section drop kind of structure to it. 2 drops in the map are what it's all about.
Yeah.
So whoever combos through the first drop, it's going to be highly consequential.
Alright, looks like we're about to get into it. Seeing the good lucks come through. Potentially could be the last map of this match. Potentially the start of Accolibed's path to a tiebreaker. See very shortly. It is going to be fairly easy for a while, as you said. It is centered around the 2 drops. Let's see when we get to those. Oh, but an early break from Arnold on a space triple. That's actually really bad.
Yeah, a bit of an advantage here early on for Accolibed. Just what he wants. But really, what it's all about is the drop, and Accolibed breaks.
Yeah,
Arnold
though.
trades, though. Okay.
That break right after is actually so important. Nobody's going to fall on that space first. Arnold said, fool me once, but that once is enough to give Accolibed that 30k lead. He's going to keep pressing into Arnold. And Arnold finding another miss right there. You don't love to see that. Accolibed, though, follow it up. It's dead close on the combos, honestly. It's just that early little lead that Accolibed was able to gain. A 40k lead to his name. It's all going to come down to that last drop. This one, a lot heavier on the tapping. We'll see how that affects everything. Neither player going to break on the streams, nor the fast sliders right before the Ki. Accolibed is the first to go down to a slider break. Arnold has the chance now. He just has to keep holding on and on. Has to flow like a monster, which he's doing. He does find the break, though.
There's no way.
Right after. It's so even, dude. The chain miss was
rocketed over to the side of Arnold. Did
no way.
Some chain misses from Accolibed. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh my! It was so close. I saw like 2k, and then it instantly became 20k on the side of Arnold. It's God. Really close. Very little in between them. Even a 20k difference is not that much. Accolibed very much could have done this.
Wow. Very good stuff from Arnold. I mean, he's been gaming the whole match, and that hidden 3, yeah, it was scary, but he's going to take it right through. Sending Accolibed to the losers bracket. I don't know what to say. Accolibed, very good player. He put up a hell of a fight. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. But, you know, he's got the whole losers bracket ahead of him, and he's going to keep grinding. That's going to be it, though. We have one more match left in the weekend at 22 UTC. That is in 3 hours, if you don't know how to convert from UTC time. So, it's not over yet. We have just one left. Zudinator versus Riot. Best player in Canada versus best player in Mexico. It's going to be a hell of a time. Yuki and Magic are going to take that one. That's going to be it for us. Thank you all for watching MREC Grandmaster Cup. We will see you in 3 hours.
See ya.